Guys, give it up for your first comic of the night, JT, everybody, JT!
Hey, everybody. Didn't know I was going, showed up, and all of a sudden I'm a comedian. Don't like winter, hate it. That's why I thought about not coming tonight. Just don't like it. Being in the South, right, I was at the grocery store last night, and the whole bread and milk thing's in full effect because snow was forecasted, and everything's just, wiped out off the shelves, right? And I thought it's kind of weird that, bread and milk are the first two things people get these days, because I was pretty sure we had all come to the conclusion that dairy and gluten were, satanic or something like that. I'm trying to rebel against that. I buy bread with extra gluten in it, right? I want that shit to pull off like a cheese pull, right? It needs to be binding, you know what I mean? I get the extra dairy milk. It's got extra lactose in it. It's got little chunks of beef floating in it. Picture it. A little black and white hairs going into it. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't what are you making? Milk sandwiches, right? We've gotten to the point as a culture, most of the stuff we make milk out of is nuts, right? You just sucking nuts from milk and they make milk out of oats and bread out of chakras now. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'm more evolved than most of you, so I can still eat gluten and dairy. Let's see. Had a COVID scare recently. It's a lot like a pregnancy scare. There are ways to get rid of it, but Republicans are just doing everything they can to stop you from doing that. Got to look out for it, man. Got to look out. Let's see what else I got. Got some good stuff, I think. Y'all remember the rapper Macklemore, right? Yeah, man. Not a day goes by that I'm not thankful he's not famous anymore, right? Those later Obama years got a little out of hand. I think we can all agree. We let a straight white rapper have a hit single about if he was gay, right? Obama turned his back, God turned his back on the country for 2 seconds, maybe catch up on Gilmore Girls, turned around and he was like, y'all fucked this up. Here's Trump, deal with it. Oh, man. I'm not the most nostalgic of fellows, I will say. I've never done one of those genetics, history, 16andMe kind of things. I've known 3 of my grandparents in my life, which was one too many. Hell is real, I'll put it that way. Population at least 1. Love you, Granny. I'll put it this way, both sides of my family have lived in this part of the country since before the Civil War. So knowing more about someone born before 1916 is not going to benefit me. I'll put it that way. My grandmother was alarmingly racist, so going to further back is not going to be better. On my mom's side of the family, I know I have someone that fought for the Confederacy, so that's already, not great, arguably. But we're also related to the Wright brothers on that side of the family. So in a way, I'm kind of responsible for 9/11. Just a little bit. I'll end on this. I'm a big music fan. I like a lot of different styles of music. And when I was in high school, Kanye West was on the come up. You might have heard of him. He definitely wants you to have heard of him. And one day I was at the computer just doing some stuff when I was in high school, and my mom was like, you know that song by Kanye West called Gold Digger? And I was like, yeah. And she said, is that about George W. Bush? And because she was aware of how George Bush didn't care about black people. And I said, Mommy, Kanye West is a rapper by trade. What word do you think a rapper rhymes with gold digger? And she went, oh, never mind. All right, I'm JT, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Give it up for JT, everybody. JT.